Hey, what is up guys? So today we're going to be checking out a bunch of crazy fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards. These are going to be absolutely insane. I mean, there's an EXODIA Exceed monster, we've got character cards, there's going to be some crazy stuff guys. But anyways, welcome indeed to the top 10 plus list that I wanted to share with you guys. Some of them are just going to be more for fun, but some of them are just absolutely wild. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop right into some of these crazy Yu-Gi-Oh cards first, and then we're going to go ahead and do my top 10 that I enjoyed the most. But you guys can tell me which ones are your favorite after checking out some of these crazy effects. So some of them are crazy for the effects, some of them are just like, what the heck were they thinking? So the first card I want to talk about is Yami Yugi. The reason why is it's a character card. We have spell cards, we have, technically speed duels are kind of like perks basically in the duel, but we didn't ever have character cards. So this company made a completely bootleg Yu-Gi-Oh card. They made their own type called character cards. Spell traps. Character cards are apparently now a thing, Kappa. Anyways, next up we got Silent Child. So this one has a crazy effect. It says you can randomly select 3 of your monster cards of senior grade from your hand, cards, or the deck as tribute to specially summon 1 monster card of senior grade. When summoning, your life points are decreased by that squalls to the total attack of the said monsters of tribute. Yeah, I don't even understand it either. That's why they're here. Some of these are more funny just for their names, like E-Hero Eric Shalia. Yeah, I totally know that E-Hero. And E-Hero Sailor Man. Again, some of these are just terrible translations. So instead of discarding, this card actually just says throw away a card. I don't get that one either. This is like one of the worst fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I mean, look at the back. I don't have a regular Yu-Gi-Oh card. Actually, I can grab one real quick right here. Look at the difference. This is obviously the fake one, and then this is the real one. Some of them aren't too bad. Like this one's, they did a pretty good job of it. It looks pretty close to the real one, but yeah, this one, look at it. Like the card, like I don't even know what they were thinking with this card at all. What's funny is they like took the picture of the Eye of Anubis. Some of them don't do that bad of a job, but this is Fire Vomiting Dragon, and instead of tossing a coin, you dice coin 3 times. When 2 times observe one of the card from the adversary's field can be destroyed. This effect can just be used 1 time in 1 bout and must be used in one own's ground. Yeah, totally makes sense. Some of these, oh gosh, they're like, these rarities just make my camera go crazy because it's trying to adjust. This one, I don't know why this was here. It's a water junta? What is a water junta? I don't know. I think junta actually means tuner in bootleg language, but Mermaid God over here is a new god card cap. Next up, we have, of course, our famous Jinzo. Well, actually, I don't know if is Tjuta maybe part of an effect card? I don't know. Man-made electric robot. Obviously, this is not Jinzo. Completely different card. So, Machine Junta effect. When this card exists, facing in the field, the trap card cannot be run. All the trap cards on the fields will be nullifications. Sounds about right. Next up, we have a new Legend Beast Junta. This is Magic Dragon with wings, and I like how it says God. Not divine, it's just straight up God. So it's Legend Beast Junta. Fairy is seeing, powerful strength is charging, the world that makes all the life goes so much as skeleton. Thanks, some deep poetry over there. Okay, so they really could. There's lots of bootleg Blue Eyes is over here. There's another really terrible backing, but this is White Dragon Blue Eye. Blue Eye. I love that it's also Earth for I don't know what reason. Next up over here we have Dark-Eyed White Dragon over here. And then next up we have Blue-Eyed White Dragon, which has the wrong color for light, but okay. But this is what's funny. It is a Blue Eyes White Dragon. At least the other cards, at least said dragon. They're like, dude, it's a dinosaur. Like, how do you mess up that so hard? Next up, we have B.I. White Dragon, which is also a dinosaur. I don't know how they messed up that bad. Again, and apparently there's another one, because this one requires Whiter Dragon with blue, like look how they spell blue. They spell blue B-U-L-E with blue eyes. So Whiter Dragon with bluey eyes. And then we have Genomic Fighter over here. So this is one of those really weird card like effects. So it's a psychic group tuner. And it says this card can summon without release. This method calls the level of this card into a 3-star, otherwise damage into half. In addition, to round 1 time, the declaration of a race to start this round this card as homology material. Include the card group monster homology material used as the declaration of race. This effect of round couldn't race outside the declaration of the monster called special summon. Yeah, sounds like a pretty OP card. All right. Oh, we got another one. This is Magic Water Dragon. Okay, this card is, this card's effect is amazing. Okay, so this is Dragon Group effect. There are monsters on your field to the presence of the occasion. This card can be special summoned from the hand of cards. This method of Magic Water Dragon special summon a round only once. I don't even understand. I guess the effect of only once kind of makes sense, but there are monsters on your field to the presence of the occasion. So, like, on occasion, just, like, special summon it, you know? It is, as long as there's monsters, you could just special summon it, I guess. But that's Magic Water Dragon. But alright, guys, we've checked out a bunch of cards. It is now time to hop into the top 10 over here. So this is my top 10 list. I know a lot of you guys also have a bunch of fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Would love to see you guys send some of them in, not like physically, but take a picture of them, tag me over on Twitter or even Facebook or yeah, just whatever. I'd love to see your guys' fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards, or in Instagram you can DM me a picture of it, because I think that there's going to be a lot of really fun ones, and we can make like a follow-up video to these, because these are fun. Anyways, this is the next level fail here. Sealed right wrist, right? So this is obviously an Exodia piece. It says, magic user, a sealed left wrist. So powerful if it's released. I mean, you would literally have the right hand of Exodia, but you say it's the left wrist. I don't know how much more you can fail. Again, this is a terrible backing. Next up, though, this is one of my other favorites. This is Legumina, Man of Cotton Candy. He's a plant. It's actually supposed to be Jerry Beans Man, which is actually a different, like, funny pun that they did, because it's hard for people in OCG to say jelly, so they say Jerry Beans Man. Anyways, called as Cotton Candy, Leguma Warrior believes that he is in possession of the strength, which may make him the most powerful warrior in the world. That's actually totally a lie, because you're about to see this, like, this is some new triangle rarity over here. This one over here, it's Mammoth Graveyard. Okay, it's funny that I put this in the sleeve. I'll take it out of the sleeve for the video. This is an ultra rare Mammoth Graveyard. Why did they make this card ultra rare? I don't know. Look, this is a terrible backing too. But like, the fact that they decided out of all the cards in Yu-Gi-Oh, right? They'd probably just watch the TV show, this company, like this bootleg company, and they're like, dude, just throw a Mammoth Graveyard as ultra rare. Like, we have an ultra rare, one of a kind. Next up, dude, look at this new Yangzing Dragon. I like how they spell like Yangzing Dragon. So I guess like it's part of the Yangzing's cap, so like, you know, it's not a dragon ruler. So if you Yangzing, you go right into this card. I actually didn't read this card's effect. Let's check it out though. This card can be started with the hand card Graveyard and another two cards, monsters in the Dragon Raja or belong to Earth property. Wait, they made this one use Earths? This card is specially summoned from the hand card Graveyard. The specially summoned hand card becomes back to the original holder during the end phase of the opponent. In addition, one monster in own graveyard can be destroyed through abandoning this card together with Earth property monster to the graveyard from hand cards. In the occasion, without this card, one Earth property monster belongs to Dragon Raja can be added to the hand cards of the card group. The effect of the Yangzing Dragon Explosion Dragon can only be used one time per round. Okay, I just liked how it had Yangzing. Next up, we have Beating, which is a trap card. Launching the opponent's drawing stage, the card can beat back the drawn card by the opponent to base. I like how this is a trap card. This is why I love this one. I was like, why does the trap card have 240 attack and 2,500 defense? What is this? And the symbol is just so off over here. I just don't even know. Next up, you guys remember Hungry Hamburger, right? But what about Hungered Hamburger? Landing for the hamburger secrets from the field or hand, more than 6 of the star scores must be removed. I just like this one because it's a foil Hungry Hamburger, man. You can't go wrong with this. But our next guy up, this card is insane. Dinosaur Man is a level 3 Earth with a spell background, and he's a dinosaur. It says humanized dinosaur, although it owns high intelligence, but not so strong. Not so strong? Bro, you made him have 13,000 attack. And what is this defense of 8,250? Like, at what point were they like, yeah, dude, just, I think they meant to make it 1300, but yeah, you could literally just, like, this is like the new way to play. You just, like, your opponent summons something with, like, you know, a couple thousand attack, you summon something with 3k attack, summon Dinosaur Man, attack for game, this guy's MVP. But this guy can MVP much faster. This is Dark Enchantra, which is like the bootleg name, I think, for EXODIA. So Warrior Junto effect, gathering 5 of the Great Enchanter, left hand, left foot, right foot, and recovered Dark Warrior. Limitless attack power can ruin the enemy in 1 second. I don't understand it, like, in just 1 second. He's got 1,000 attack and defense, which is basically just like the regular EXODIA, but he's also a land. Like, did you forget that, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not Magic the Gathering? This is why he's on here at our pick. I kind of tied it with both of these here for our number 3 because we're doing the top 10 now. But this is another version of Dark Enchanter. So this one is actually dark, but he's a Warrior Junto effect, and it says gathering 5 of the Great Enchanter, left hand, left foot, right foot, and recover Dark Warrior. Limitless attack power can ruin the enemy in 1 second. Okay, so it destroys him in 1 second, but this one has infinity and infinity defense. So I mean, are you supposed to attack with it? But it ruins them in 1 second. Do you actually have a chance to do anything? That's the real question. But number 2, guys, I put Sword Beast George over here. I just love this card's name because it's just so dumb. At what point they're like, I don't know how to, like, you know, name this card. Just put George in the name. So Sword Beast is Gladiator Beast, if you guys didn't know. This is an older Gladiator Beast fusion. Anyways, this card is going to be super hard to read. Wait until you get to the last one. The last one is obviously going to be extra spicy. But, okay, it's really hard to read. But anyways, sorry, I'm going to have to tilt this card. But anyways, Sword Beast Spartacus plus monster with attached with Sword Beast. Only when the card on your own field is sent back to the card group can the special summon take place from the integrated card group. Integrated magic card is not necessary. I think that means polymerization. When this card is destroyed in the fighting and sent to the tomb, give the basic points value of the damages, destroying defending power of the monster to the opponent. When the fighting battle phase of this card is over, the card may be sent back to the card group. Other than Sword Beast, specifically special summon 2 monsters whose name is attached with Sword Beast on its own field. So the effect isn't that bad in terms of like kind of how it works, but nonetheless, this card I've had, and some of you guys that have followed the channel for a while, I was so happy to get this card because it's just so dumb. Some kid had it at my locals, and he actually wanted like a decent card for it. It didn't really matter, but I had to have my Sword Beast George. It's not even in mint condition, but it's just so dumb. Anyways, speaking of dumb, this card is impossible. It is actually impossible to summon this card. This is the EXODIA's The Ultimate Forbidden Lord, which is a dark Exceed monster. And how many stars is this? Is it 4? Is that 10? I think it's a rank 10. Okay, so it's a rank 10 spellcaster effect. It cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand. Okay, how do you exceed summon from your hand? I don't get it. By shuffling all monsters in your graveyard into the deck, cannot be special summoned by other ways. When this card declares an attack, send 1 monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. This card gains 1,000 attack for each normal monster in your graveyard. If this face-up card would leave the field, banish it instead. If there are 5 different Forbidden 1 cards in your graveyard that were sent by this effect, you win the duel. So this card is actually one of the other EXODIA cards. This one actually doesn't look that bad on the back. I mean, it's much better than the other card, as you guys can see. But I had to pick this card for number 1 because why would you make an Exceed that you could only special summon from your hand by shuffling all the monsters? Like, that's actually impossible to actually summon. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed seeing a lot of these funny Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I thought it was just a blast and just an entertaining video. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. And if you guys want to send me like pictures of your funny Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because I know that there are so many, and these are the ones that I currently have right now that I had access to because I actually have a lot of cards to go through. But these are the ones that I found. And I was like, dude, these are just hilarious. Let's go ahead and make a top 10. So here was my top 10. I mean, these ones, oh, or over here, and then we did the other ones as well. I mean, there's just so many different fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I really enjoyed checking these out, and hopefully you guys did too. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it, and if you guys want to send me in pictures of your bootleg fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are funny, send it into my Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. Would love to see more of these, and we can make some more fun videos in the future. But thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one, and may the heart of the cards be with you, and I'm signing out. Peace.